Overnight internet sensation Zara has a thriving career in digital content creation, earning over $1 million through platforms like YouTube and OnlyFans. But what led her to becoming so successful was a viral video on X telling everyone about her simple decision to fully commit to her career and drop her academic ambitions. Zara explained her decision to leave her PhD program, citing a desire for financial independence and creative freedom. "I realized that I could have a broader impact and achieve financial freedom by focusing on my online platforms," she said. "It was a tough decision to leave something I've worked so hard for, but ultimately, this path allows me to be more creative and in control of my future. Seems fair to me."
I'm sure you're hearing AI way too often these days, and you're right to think it's becoming more of a marketing term. Some even argue that John McCarthy, who coined the term in the 1950s, intended it to be a marketing term to attract funding.
She holds a degree in bioengineering and computer science. Initially gained fame through her YouTube channel, her content simplifies complex scientific concepts, making hard topics accessible to everyone. Her engaging teaching style attracted students and science enthusiasts alike, establishing her as a popular educator in the STEM community. Zara also shares her videos on Instagram, with 92,000 followers on Instagram. Her engaging content continues to attract a growing audience, solidifying her presence in the digital space. But it's not just YouTube or Instagram. Zara's success extends to OnlyFans as she combines her STEM expertise with personal content, appealing to a diverse audience. OnlyFans is a platform often associated with adult content. Her ability to merge intellect and light-hearted material has contributed to her financial success and broadened her reach.
I made this robot that moves up and down and flaps its wings every time I get a new subscriber on my OnlyFans. I could just easily open the OnlyFans website and see my new subscribers, but let's face it, that's boring. Let me show you what I did instead.
Moving back to her decision, Zara elaborated on dropping out of her PhD, saying that she had already spent a couple of years in graduate school, but could imagine a future in academia. She said she could imagine herself wearing a polished suit and working with a team, or even the alternative route of becoming a professor and having students work under her. However, that kind of lifestyle came with its own trade-offs, which influenced her decision to drop out of her PhD.
I'm no longer bound by the expectations of an academic institution or the constraints of a corporate office. I can comfortably wake up each day and decide what I want to learn, diving into topics that genuinely interest me and not just those deemed important by a funding agency or a company's bottom line.
Her decision to quit her academic career got a whole lot of reactions, with some users lauding her entrepreneurial spirit, while others criticized her for leaving a high-end academic career. Speculation began circulating that she might be of Pakistani origin, which prompted her to address these rumors head-on through a post on X. In her message, Zara clarified that her name is Darcy, a shortened version of her surname, and she firmly denied being Pakistani. In yet another post and a blog linked on her website, she detailed her traumatic past with deepfake content. "I never use another name on any social media, and this is my only X account," Zara asserted. "Unfortunately, I have seen many people sharing deepfake content of me, and some have mistakenly believed them." A blog post titled, "Deepfakes Almost Ruined My Life. Never trust what you see or hear on the internet," dates back 2 years. Sharing how she was exposed to her own deepfake, Zara writes in the blog, "On a Saturday afternoon in December of 2020, I was finishing up with a Zoom call when I received a DM on Instagram from an unknown account. I glanced at my phone, thinking it was just spam, but what I saw made my heart race. The message contained a photo of what appeared to be my face photoshopped onto a naked person's body. The image looked disturbingly real." Her shock only inflated from there on. Shortly after that, the person on the other end started blackmailing her, threatening to dox her information and family pictures. It took her a short while to finally grasp that she had become a victim of a deep fake. Zara has also informed her followers on X that she does not endorse any products made using her name. "Shortly after I went viral, someone created a meme coin after my name and used my photo as their profile picture on X," she added in the thread's final tweet. Zara's story sheds light on some serious topics a lot of students face, like financial instability and emotional pressure many researchers face even at the very beginning of their careers.
I've dropped out of my PhD. I've cried so much over this decision to quit my PhD, because it's a stressful decision, not that I'm particularly sad about it. I'll get into all of that in a bit later, but moving on to doing OnlyFans and content creation full time, it's not just a career choice, it feels kind of like a gamble on the direction of my entire life. Some days I wonder if I'm making the right choice. You know, when I open LinkedIn and I see the pages of all of the people who are my age, who already have 3 years into their careers and are climbing the ladder with senior level titles, it stirs something in me.
Come on, I don't want to hear anyone tell me they didn't contemplate quitting school to be an influencer. I quit my PhD 2 on computer science, simply because I saw the amount of money my institution was getting from my work, and grants versus that Mezzo's 4K a month step and they give you. Plus I was already working a 6-figure job before I even entered it, and they kept trying to push me to quit it and not only focus on the PhD, even though I was doing both and crushing it. Such archaic thinking. Kudos to you. You know what they say, new year, new me. Zara seems committed to that motto to the T, but more importantly, Zara's case highlights the difficulties everyone faces as a student of this age. Should we quit and go into content creation, or should we take the hard road and thrive academically? Let's face it, we've all thought about it. Everyone's just bought it because no one else had the guts to actually do it. Anyways, have your regular cup of coffee right by your side as you're watching this, because you're gonna need all the fluids necessary to absorb all that juice. And don't you dare forget to like, comment, and subscribe.